So I threw my phone to start this video. That motherfucker definitely cracked against the wall. Point being, we on part 2 of ranking anime villains. And, you know what I'm saying? Fuck what you guys think. It's about what I think. Lee Louch. Only because someone I know loves this series. Is going in A. I don't really know this nigga, but he does have drip. I will say this: the only times I've ever seen him in any media that I've observed, he's had the drip. He's really had that shit on, and then he can troll niggas. I know that, and that's enough to know that he's at least A tier. Because a good villain has to be able to have some sort of like pose, some sort of stoicism, some sort of I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm getting at. I don't know this nigga, but I know this nigga's D tier. That's a D tier stance, bro. For you to be a main villain, yeah. And you going in D tier too, because you're also, bro, the ramen nigga from One Piece. It's always gonna be fuck that nigga, bro. Yeah. This guy, I hated this little part in the series, bro. I really wanted him dead. Like, I wanted him gone immediately, bro. That's why, see his ugly ass is so fucking disgusting to look at that they had to take that nigga's fucking photo off. It's that nigga K, bro. Like, why do your eyes look like that, bro? Why do your eyes look like that? What's wrong with you? You weird beaver looking. I'm done. That nigga's in D. If anything, he should go, yep, you know what? I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care. Fucking nutsack. Yup. Nah. Nutsack lint, bro. That's what the fuck you are. Yup. Yo ass going right there, bro. In nutsack lint, bro. Fuck you, nigga, bro. Okay, all for one. I don't really know what this nigga does. Aside from, I think he's supposed to like steal traits or some shit. Like, I mean, it's My Hero. It's going to C. Yep, My Hero slander is okay here. You niggas are L's. Fucking weirdos. Sorry, but I just got to, man. Hey, man, it's part of the terrain. You a My Hero fan, nigga, you're gonna get shit on. I'm sorry. This nigga's in D too. That nigga's almost a nutsack lint. He's like a few scrapes away, bro. That nigga is like, he's belly button lint. That's what that nigga is. You know what I'm saying? If you got belly button lint, nigga, you're nasty. But you know what I'm saying? That nigga's definitely bottom of fucking D tier. Now my goats, one of my favorite villains of all time, NL, and I'm not putting him above Pain, but I feel as though objectively, and niggas gonna argue, and I don't care because I'm the one making this video, Enel is top 3 villains in One Piece of all time. He's next to Emu and Blackbeard, and his story technically could be over. I don't want it to be because I hope he comes back, but I feel like if he does, it may ruin his character a bit anyway. But I love the way they wrote him. I feel like he's one of the most One Piece villains. You know what I'm saying? Because he really emulates everything that's in One Piece. He's goofy, bro. I gotta pull up the I gotta pull up the face, bro. I gotta pull up the face, bro. I like, okay, computer, don't be geeking out now. Respect my this nigga look like Eminem. Yep. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the most One Piece of One Piece villains. He's funny. He has that unique shit on his back. He's just like, even the way he was really just murking niggas left and right, and the fact that Luffy just got lucky that he had like the perfect counter. You know what I'm saying? The nigga literally said perfect counter, and you know what I'm saying? Full counter type shit. But he's cool. Like, he's just a cool nigga, bro. Like, everything about him is fire. I love the fact that he got hands. It's not just his power, but he does still, like, you know what I'm saying, use his power. Bro, that big ass form was very, very, very much like, what is it called? Like, nostalgic, you know what I'm saying? Like, it fit the era. Everything about this nigga is goated. You know what I'm saying? So Enel is in top. He's definitely in top. He's just not above Pain because he doesn't have necessarily like the backstory like Pain does, and part of that is because I feel like they didn't. But the thing is, now they could. Now that we have Lunarians and shit because of King, and like, even just speaking about like the Sky Islands and like what the fuck Emu's doing with like her blasting fucking islands to pieces, they would 100% have good pathways for Enel's story, and I hope that he does come back eventually. To end, Enel's a top nigga, and he's probably topping your fucking mom, bro, and I'm co-signing that, bro. Enel's up there. He's one of them. He's a him. That nigga was introduced as God, which was funny because like that was pretty early on. But it's funny though because that's so fucking nerdy. Here's the thing. It's funny as hell that the highest of the high, Enel, like up in Sky Island, right? He's considered God, while Emu is technically like the highest of the high, but it's not in the sky. It's just the highest of Earth, and it's considered the devil. That is crazy writing, Oda. And I don't know if you did that shit on purpose, but if you did, you're the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You're already the GOAT, but you're even more the GOAT. Point being, we get into Arlong, the real black nigga. He's 100% S. And because of the way they wrote his fucking backstory later on and really allowed, like bro, by then you weren't even really locked into what the fuck Arlong was doing anymore. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that they brought it back, even though this shitty ass nigga right here, this fuck nigga right here was mid as hell, L-ass fight, fucking dope user, fraud, can't fight on land. Arlong was that nigga. And the whole like connection with Jinbei, clean. S tier. Definitely S tier. But I will say, I'll put Cell above Grimjaw because of the impact. And I know like that shouldn't really weigh in on this shit, but it's real. Like when Cell got on the screen, you were like, every nigga on the screen's about to die, bro. Like, and the same thing with Boo. But it was even more that with Cell. I feel like when Boo was on the screen, you were like, oh, these niggas about to get fucked up. But whenever Cell got on screen, you were like, oh, my favorite character's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit with Blackbeard. I wish Blackbeard was on this list, but he's not. Because Blackbeard has fucking off-screen hockey, bro. Like, nigga, you see Law and Blackbeard fighting, you're just like, damn, there goes my fucking icon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Is that 7 Deadly Sins? It's a C, but it's above these niggas. It's a C because he looks cool. I forgot what his name was. Yeah, I forgot what his name was. This nigga, the commandment nigga. Like, bro, they had so much, what's it called? They had so much potential. But also, like, who are all these other niggas? They done put a whole bunch of other faces on here, but I know some of this isn't from Sedley Deadly mid. Because of that, bro, I want to put you lower. Yeah, I'm putting you below Full Metal because also Full Metal has more of an icon, you know what I'm saying, legacy. You know what I'm saying? If I allowed, who was it? Cell to have more impact over Grimjaw, even though it just is true. Like, and I feel like he just is a better written villain. And he's like, nigga, like, simply put, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the elf nigga from Black Clover. I actually love this nigga. I'm not gonna lie. He's up there, and I don't know everything about Lelouch because, like I said, I haven't watched Code Geass, but I feel like he's just a better version of him, in my opinion. Even though I haven't watched it, because they like do very similar things, like in the whole control aspect. But I feel like the way they have the elves control people in Black Clover is so much more in depth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a reasoning behind all of it. The whole descendants thing, the whole like, you guys got your powers from us, y'all are the real, you know what I'm saying, aliens in this, you know, land, shit like that. Like, I feel like he's a very, very, very well written character, but I don't feel as though he's really a good villain. I feel like he's a great character, but villain wise, I was never like one, I never really hated him, but you don't have to hate villains. Like, I don't hate Katakuri and he's above him. I did kind of hate Arlong. Not crazy, because I ain't gonna lie, from the very beginning I was like, Arlong is a black nigga, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't ever dislike him, but like I disliked Griffith for sure, and Dio, even though like Dio's like clean Brody, but I had to hate him, bro, you know what I'm saying? Even though I didn't want to. Point being, right, I don't feel like he's outdoing Boo by any means. Definitely not Grimjaw, definitely not Cell, 100% not Katakuri, in no way Arlong, and you're not even touching Aizen with the scrape of your toenail, bro. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? I will say, I do kind of want to put Doflamingo up just a bit, I'm not gonna lie, because the more that I think about it, Doflamingo really was a good villain. And the whole, like, I'm not really the villain now, it's just what the time is saying, was good. It was a good speech and shit, but I do also feel like it wasn't insane. Like, I've seen crazier, you know what I'm saying? Lucci. I'm not gonna search you up because of all the spoilers that people are gonna see. But you're at the bottom of one of these. You're not touching S, not gonna lie. You're a great, okay, you're not one of the best written characters. If anything, it's insane because the fight was so incredible, and the heartfelt emotions in the fight were definitely top tier. So A or B, definitely not C, A or B. But the thing is, with all of that, his backstory isn't super insane. So same B. I don't know them. I was trying, bro. Don't know him. He looked like Nutsack, but I'm gonna put him below the ramen guy. And then I know he. Wait. Is he from Attack on Titan, or is he from? I don't know which one he's from. He's either from Attack on Titan or he's from Fullmetal Alchemist. My bad, I'm blanking. I don't know him, so he can go next to the guy from Monster or Bastard. I can't remember which title it is, but he can go there. Kaguya, pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie, very mid villain, especially right after Madara. I don't know why they don't have Madara here. Like, this is such a weird list because they have like other people, but they don't like why is the ramen guy here? You know what I'm saying? But they don't have Madara, they don't have Obito, but they got Pain. Like, it makes sense for them to have Pain, but you know what I'm saying? They don't have like the other people. And the same thing with One Piece. Like, they got like random villains. I mean, most of those were like actual villains. JoJo's, they only really have Dio. Dragon Ball, they don't have Frieza. They do have Madara. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's on me, guys. That's on me. Okay, Madara, top. I'm putting him below Enel because I feel as though Enel's story wrapped up a lot better than Madara's, because Enel still got what he wanted and everything, and yes, he was defeated. It's not necessarily that like a good villain doesn't lose, but it's more like the way they wrapped up Madara's story was not insane. That's the only reason why he's not above Enel, because in every other aspect, if anything, these two are interchangeable, because Enel doesn't have much of a background, but Madara's ending was whack. You know what I'm saying? So those two are interchangeable. I'm personally putting Enel above because I just rock with Enel a bit more. I do say Madara had a bit more sauce and pressure, so I can put him above Enel, but it's not insane to say that Enel, in some worlds, depending on what you like as a villain, is better than Madara. It just depends on what you like, but they have just they're two sides of the same coin. No background, no end. You know what I'm saying? No good end. Frieza, he's top. He made the whole archetype of I just hate the main characters. I just don't like them. He literally doesn't like monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Like, he made that a thing. So it's 100% reasonable to say that he's the top. Like he made what being a villain in anime really was, honestly. Just blatantly killing side characters, bro. That was Frieza. That was Frieza's thing, bro. He death beamed people. That was and it was cold. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like a bad thing. I was kind of hyped. I was like, hey, right. You know what I'm saying? He killed Krillin. Did he kill Yamcha? Yamcha was just a mid character in general. It's Yamcha K over here. I don't know him. Bottom of C. He just got better drip than him. That's the only reason why. I don't know why they put both of them. That's so dumb. They could have put the Akatsuki. They literally just could have put the Akatsuki. But I mean, Pain. They could have put Obito. Because they didn't, I'm putting them in Nutsack Land. They're going in Nutsack Land. Alright. Orochimaru. Hold on, let me think about this. If anything, let me reorganize this. But you are going in D. I didn't like you as a character. He was the most mid villain in Dragon Ball. Like, I just didn't feel as though I could respect him as a villain. He was just a stand-in. This guy he's a victim of the same My Hero Academia curse. Gotta go in mid. I know people don't like you, but I don't really have a feeling about you, so you gotta go above Haji. But because a lot of people don't like you, you gotta go below him. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now Orochimaru. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that Orochimaru is the last villain I'm about to put in, but he can go. I'm putting him right below Aizen because Aizen's plan actually worked. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't crazy to be like, oh, like Aizen was really a mastermind. Like Orochimaru was a mastermind, but then he got broken to pieces. Like they made him so sad. That's what I think his name is Kishimoto, the person who makes Naruto, makes their very, very bad. Like makes their villains horribly. Like to end them at least, except for Pain. Like the way they end villains is nasty work. Point being, I think that's how the list is gonna look. Frieza on top, definitely 10 out of 10. Just a great villain. Like, and I mean, his background is more hate, and I'm not mad at that. It's not any deeper necessarily, but it's just more hate. Dio definitely 9.9 out of 10. So right below Frieza. Pain, his recovery arc and his powers, even like him leading the Akatsuki at first, his pressure, his drip, his aura, all 9.8 out of 10. Like right there. The only thing I didn't really like was he did kind of falter for me in the whole fight, because I feel as though all the fighting that he was doing immediately got cooked. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't his fault. It was more so just like it wasn't his show. Madara, he had all that and just a very bad ending. Like if he didn't have a bad ending with the wackest death, he'd be top, and he'd probably be above Dio actually. If anything, he'd be 10 out of 10 right next to Frieza. Honestly, just like Pain, he's a 9.8 out of 10, and so is Enel. Enel's also 9.8 out of 10. I talked about Enel enough in this video. Griffith, very much hatred, very much I don't like people, very much y'all should all bow down to me, and he stuck within that, and he stayed with that. And bro, he was also throwing hands once he really betrayed people, so I can't be mad because he was really about it, bro. Like, what am I gonna do? Say don't chase your dreams? I mean, like, bro, you are put in like one of the worst errors of all time. Of course you're gonna chase your dream, you know what I'm saying? And bro, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. Aizen, top of S. Orochimaru right after. Arlong is when we start to get to like 9.2s. In Katakuri is a 9.1. Cell's a 9. Grimjaw's at 8.9. Majin Buu's at 8.9 too. And then we get to the 8s with Doflamingo. You know what I'm saying? We don't really need to get to the schematics of each of them. Lucci's like a solid 7. Right there with Kira. C is anything that's a 6. D is anything that's a 5. if not worse. Nutsackling is like 2s, like not even 3 and 4s, just 2s. But hey, make sure when you're drinking water to spit it back out, because hey, bruh, I can't always get a joke off at the end. I'll see y'all.